Pennsylvania, they all watch. They all watch you guys.
And Tootsie, a nickname, right? No one actually is born
Ann.
Tootsie.
With the name Tootsie.
That's right. Her real name's Ann.
How do you get the name Tootsie? What about
I
her
don't
as
know.
Tootsie?
You're a dancer, Twinkle Toes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Twinkle Toes.
I always thought it was Busty.
Taking your calls to watch a movie.
I just have a feeling we're not going to be seeing that full screen for much longer.
Okay.
It looks like you just put it on.
I don't really think that
Not
was
that I
worth
should talk
bringing up.
today, but it's okay.
Your hair looks wonderful. So does yours, Judge.
Thank you.
Always.
Singerman Street, the current again.
Current executive producer.
Of the mornings.
The brains behind all of this.
For now.
Is that why you can
Who's
hear
standing off to the side of the camera staring at us. Hi,
Hey,
Max.
boss.
How are you this morning?
Oh, they're going to get the camera.
Well, just come to 48th and 6 for the... absolutely.
Just keep it locked up in your office.
All right, here on the post, I've never seen...
I've never seen that either.
Well,
When
we
did
did
you
a
do
story on
that?
the Miami Dolphin cheerleader tryouts. Unbelievable.
And
Forget it. I'd rather
when are we
apply to
going
law
to see?
school. Okay.
Hey, Judge, have you learned anything?
I'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
You too.
All right,
Here's a few points that the mayor made. In other words, money well spent. Because
true.
look what happened. To complain that the power's out at their house.
I thought you meant a Fox and Friend has their phone number, and we call to say, come on our show. We're talking about New Jersey Governor James McGreevey, and he joined...
A quick break so we can get the words from him about how New Jersey was affected, and many people were.
Plus, how will it affect Wall Street? That's straight ahead on Fox News Channel. We're going to take a quick time out, and national security join us from D.C. from using just the few points that the mayor made. In other words, money well spent.
May have caused the blackout, which is stretched from Northeast to Ohio. 50 million people affected. Mayors all over the country weighing in. Our mayor in New York City, Mayor Bloomberg, may speak as early as 8 minutes from now. Be done to prevent more massive outages from hitting.
Thank you very much for joining us. He's a good guest. He was actually describing things to the B-roll.
Going to weigh in about an hour.
And our mayor, New York Mayor Michael Bloomberg, saying that essential employees come on in, non-essential employees try to make it a
And he's
three-day
going to
weekend.
speak at about 8:30, we think. But
I've never seen before sleeping.
And here's there was a family, a small family, who slept in our lobby. We didn't let a lot of people in, but we did let them in because it was hot.
Baby,
yeah, you have to do that. But I've got a question for you. There are 4 people I have never seen before sleeping in our green room.
Yes, I know. I didn't know them either. I think they're
they?
friends of friends. And I came in this morning. It was such a weird scene. I came in, and the entire front of Fox is littered with people sleeping.
Hi. I was
Were
there.
you here too?
he was sitting over to your right.
All right.
You
Sorry.
don't remember? You
I'm
know,
sorry.
I work here.
Okay, I know you do. But anyway, so I dozed off too, and suddenly Neil Cavuto was on, and
You weren't
went off.
napping together, were you?
No, not at all.
Just
That
curious.
would have been an interesting story, but my story is horrible. Heather Nauert has some.
Absolutely.
don't you?
It means the judge is off his sabbatical, his forced...
A lot of people are questioning whether or not there was enough time to actually determine that these people had nothing to do with terror.
There wasn't.
The
14,
FBI...
15 of the 19 hijackers came from Saudi Arabia, and you're going to allow 140 people, some of them related to the chief suspect, to just leave the country within a few hours of the attack.
And you know, just more Saudi stories. So 140 guns. Stunning news about John Ritter, a previously undetectable aorta problem. He passes away in the middle of, the prime of his career.
Yeah, at age
Again,
This, according to, I guess, his managers, that he passed away, saying that he went in apparently with complications from diabetes. At the headlines, Lauren Green,
couldn't kill that guy.
That's right.
But I'm
That's
saying
right. He walked away from a
principle,
plane
if they
crash.
kill him, forget it.
Yeah. All right, 10 minutes, especially the judge.
Oh, that's why we
you
have
get
this
to
job.
see yourself nationwide.
Good question on the
Right.
show.
Right.
It's a blast.
26 minutes before the top of the hour, more reaction from Osama bin Laden's latest tape, including a lot of analysts. Before the top of the hour, it was good to see Mike Emanuel up this early. You know, it's rare. You don't know when you...
Former U.S. Marine in trouble for...
Show by his tone.
Exactly.
23 minutes before the top of the hour. New radio network about to...
Caucuses. This is according to the New York Post. They say that there's backers of the unnamed 4 local stations in New York City. And guess what, Brian? Your buddy, Janine Garofalo, may be one of the people that's going to be hosting one of these shows.
Yapping at her.
No.
Commercial breaks, they're passing back and forth makeup, and Kiran
Did you
passes
see our
this thing
skirts
off to
today?
Juliet. Well, fishnet and skin.
No, we're wearing the same.
We're wearing my clothes, I guess you could put it. We have all the same clothes anyway from the wardrobe department, so we may as well share them. But mine's black and hers is brown. They're the exact same skirt.
I can't believe you see that?
What's
We
the
did
world
that for
coming
you,
to?
Julian. But
Mike, help! Come back!
You don't want him to come back, and you know it.
what are you talking about?
Anyway, new warnings reveal something up again. Nymphette.
Well, first,
I mean,
it's,
you know-
it's lip gloss provided to us by Fox News.
Is that what you have on?
Yes, we both do.
And
okay,
Kiran
excuse
is
me.
providing us a wonderful presence here because Mike Jarek is visiting his mom out in Kansas. For a little birthday present, I guess.
Yes. And Mikey, please call in. I know you would love to have my place here, but
Yeah, Mike's.
I'm the man
I really
today.
doubt Mike's going to call in. Maybe tomorrow.
well, no, he might call
We'll see.
in.
I got to hang out with Mike the other night. We Jon Stewart. We had really great seats, and it was fun.
Mike wishes he was in front of the desk there on the Daily Show. He would love to do that.
Oh man,
Well, he's-
Jon Stewart is so talented.
Because he doesn't want to get in trouble. He
Well, no,
knows.
I'm trying not to.
You're
I'm playing it
surrounded
close
on
to-
all
yes,
sides.
Right.
All right. Well,
We have food this hour though, Julian.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Right now, I know our viewers are looking forward to some news here.
That's right.
And Kiran's here to deliver it to us.
Yeah, we're going to talk a lot more about this today, but first let's tell you what's going on. The Homeland Security Department is warning that Al-Qaeda may be plotting to use cargo planes coming up shortly. And that's the news.
Thank you very much, man. By the way, the cooking segment that's coming up is low carb, so all you Atkins people, get your pen. Tell us about that.
Holidays are for eating and gouging. Forget about all that nonsense. Anyway, U.S. soldiers
And
are
opening
striking.
presents.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, U.S. soldiers are. I mean, you have a whole.
I have a
suitcase
shine
full of
problem.
stuff.
I shine a lot more than everybody else, so I need to.
Jeez, Julian.
It just all goes to pot after 10 minutes on the air. So
Unbelievable. You
Why?
probably
This
have
is my
like,
rescue
you have a
kit.
dozen shoes behind the set.
Well, you know how people bring emergency aid kits with them. You know they never know when they're going to hurt themselves. This is this for me. Okay.
We got
All
to
right.
talk about some tough stuff, though.
Yeah.
Let's segue from the makeup, Julian. I probably just heard that by a Voice of America correspondent as to whether or not that the anti-coalition forces that we're facing there that are attacking U.S. troops are basically amount to us battling a ghost. And that seemed to be the time when he got the most tense throughout that entire press conference. He says, look, the guys that are laying on the battlefields, the Iraqis that are laying on the battlefield aren't ghosts. The people that we've captured aren't ghosts. He got a little fired up about that.
He also said morale is not a problem. So he's speaking and answering questions, of course. People from all different walks of life and all different media and all different countries are going to be asking him what they think is important. And he's answering anything, as he said.
All right. Well,
We had a great time, and we proved that, two women can sit on the set and get
not
along.
have a cat fight.
Right.
I know, you should have heard the
It's
things that were going
Julian
on.
that causes all the trouble, not us.
Well, I try to.
We like of Osama bin Laden. Al-Qaeda, apparently, there's word that they might be using there's a warning that's gone out from the Homeland Security Department. We closed our embassy there. Apparently, they've moved from the planning stages to the operational stages.
Great job. See you tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
And
Good
see you
being
over the
here.
weekend.
That's right.
All right. Meanwhile, coming up straight.